We stone. We stone. We streaming. We streaming. We stone. We stone. We streaming. We streaming. Came to this motherfucker like yeah. Yeah. All my niggas in the chat and we also high. It's fun. Stone. Stone. Stream. 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 Stone. Stone. Stream. Stone. 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 Stream. Stream. Stone. All my niggas in the chat they looking like high. It's fun. All my niggas gon' get that shit and roll. We stone, we stone, we stream it and stream it. We stone and stream it. Yeah, getting to the money, gotta get into the bag like yeah, yeah. Roll up, plenty motherfuckers breathing like yeah, yeah. All my niggas in the chat, they hot as fuck. Yeah, getting to the bag like yeah. All my niggas we stone to streaming. All my niggas we getting to the cheese and all my niggas we ain't gon' stop going to stop breathing. Yeah, 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 yeah. We streaming, we stone, and streaming, we stone, and streaming, we stone, and streaming.
Hey,
what
yo,
in motherfucking doobie?
We just want to start the show with like a moment of silence for Black G's sister passing. Definitely sorry to hear that. Get that all you can and family if you need anything. Just a moment of silence. And we are back. In effect, in the building.
Rest in peace, man. What it do, y'all? What's up, Stone the Streaming family? What up, Chowok?
Man, shit, trying to recover from work. Just so I can go back and get beat up some more. Hey, yo. I was talking to Kush earlier, and you know, gambling legal in our shit now. So like, my Underdog app nigga instantly kicked in. So we about to get us some gambling on over this bitch.
Oh yeah?
Yes, sir. Getting all that over the action. Now I got to watch basketball for more than just sport, nigga. Watch it for money on. Oh shit, it's a little.
You say you invested in a little bit of a different way now, huh?
Yes, sir. Just a little loud. Let me adjust the sound. Wow. There we go. Kicking it was B9.
What up, Big Logic? What up, D Mike?
I am. What's that? I know the Chiefs was playing. I'm pretty sure they should have handled them niggas.
Man, them niggas got ruffled last week by the Bills.
Yeah, they got punched in the ear. Ow!
Sorry, man. Them niggas still what? 6-1, 9-1, some shit like that. 11-1.
No worries. This won't be the first time they beat us in the regular season and then got their ass smacked in the playoffs. I mean, I'm pretty sure to go the same. Yeah, we'll go. They had the whole
yeah, man.
Beat each other up till they get to the NFC, nigga. I mean, dude, it's clearly gonna be the motherfucking red carpet right to the Super Bowl for sure. Damn, dog, I'm starving like Marvin too. Should have ate something. I ain't had time, dog. What's been up with you though?
Shit, man. Just getting high.
Yeah, man.
High, man. Still unpacking a couple boxes here and there, man. Just regular shit, man. Probably get the studio set up sometime next week.
Speaking of getting high, what are you smoking right now?
Well, interesting question, sir. A little bit of razzle dazzle.
Shake and frazzle.
It's the garlic pancakes by I almost said DMX by MPX.
Then you almost said PMX, nigga.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely good shit, man. We was chopping it up briefly offline before the show, man. Definitely will be a nap after this fucking show. Especially because I'm gonna load this motherfucker back up again.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
I'm trying to get some roll. And then as far as I go, over here, today's episode of Stoned and Streaming has been sponsored by Spooky Tooth. I'm smoking Black Lime Reserve, which I got from him. It's actually pretty good.
Shout out to the two.
And then I'm gonna dab out of this. I'm gonna show y'all out of this Magna Carta. Magna Carta Holy Grail. No, I think it's just called a Carta or some shit, but it always made me say Magna Carta. So nice. It's bigger than just a pen, so it's definitely a difference. I have been hitting the pen for so long. In my mind, it was the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'm getting the same type hits. And actually, temperature control is great in the pen, man. I love it, but man, as you know, this shit is like adding coils or something to it because I can set my actual temperature how I want it. And I haven't done that in a long time.
Man, isn't it nice to have that level of control? Not just saying, hey man, how you smoking on green?
When I have a
oh, I'm smoking blue today.
When I have an idea of what the fuck green is, I used to know because they tell you, but I didn't give a fuck because it's like, why? Now I know why. Damn, I got everything except for the concentrates. Give me 1 second, my guy. Everything.
Shit, man, that's all I've been smoking on is concentrates, man. Garlic pancakes, rising. Man, I can't remember the last time I smoked some flour. Matter of fact, I can't even remember the last time I smoked resin, live resin. I don't even remember that. Somebody had bought me some. It was nice of them. And it don't look bad. It's
Damn, I ain't turn on the light.
Made by Drip. No, my bad. This is Mojave Gold.
This
and the strain is GMO times OZ Kush. It looked pretty good.
Yeah, I have zero light over in this bitch, so I can't even really show you. What up, Cloudy Days? I have no coffee today, damn it.
You ain't got no light, no coffee. Low on energy.
Another shout out to Spooky Tooth for this. I never knew what a hot knife was for, but I do now.
Hell yeah. So what you rolling up, man? What you rolling up over there? What y'all smoking in the chat?
Black Lime Reserve, and I'm finna dab some Blue Magic times Strawberry Frosted Donut. I haven't named that shit. I will before I release it. Still smoking through it. It pressed pretty damn good though, I'll tell you that much. That particular strain.
Dumper. Hell yeah, man. Man, tell me that shit ain't dope, man. Pressing your own damn weed, man. Smoking it up, rising it up, shit like that, you feel me? That should be a whole nother level of feeling, man. Shit, I'm sure y'all know Thanksgiving this week if y'all celebrating that. What up, Inu? And you say you smoking on some blueberry runts. What up, Cloudy Days?
What temperature do you dab at?
Currently,
usually
green.
I knew you was gonna say that shit. Oh, I'm doing green right now. When you used to have
used to, look at that shit still in there. I think right now it's set on 450. Sometimes it might be on 485, depending on what it is. Then shit's super clean. I can get away with it. 420.
Yeah, this shit on like 480. All these goddamn
Yeah.
spaceship lights vibrating and screens and yeah, there's some new shit.
Yeah, shit look dope. Let's get it.
Will he die? Will he die? Will he pass away? No, I'm getting pretty good. Usually, you know, I'm popping my brains out. This next one will probably get me though.
Man, it's not like getting good. Let's stern cough off the dab. Open up your capillaries. Hell, yeah, let's go. Chug, 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 chug. I can't right now. My pen is hot as hell. Nigga, you could curl hair with this motherfucker right now. This motherfucker, this bitch turned into a Marcel iron. Bitch hot. Damn, what was that?
I've been dabbing a lot more lately, actually.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, man, that should be great, man. I mean, the only problem with dabbing is, like, it's easier to overdo it on dabs as opposed to like smoking a joint. But like if you just need you a quick little hit, you hit that bitch. You ain't gotta do all that rolling up. Man, that shit at most you gonna need a Q-tip or two.
Oh man, crucial at work. I swear. I actually get to enjoy my whole motherfucking break and lunch now.
Now look,
Dabbing,
and I'm pretty sure you already knew this, but I'm gonna show the chat. So this the pen. You got the top piece. This the mouthpiece. Then it's the atomizer, and then it's the battery. Now look, this atomizer right here. You can take that bitch out and sit it in a cup of alcohol, right? Let that bitch soak for a couple hours. Take that bitch out. Flame the fucking, if there's any alcohol, flame that shit out, which it shouldn't be because you know alcohol should evaporate fairly quickly. Charge your battery all the way up. Make sure it's full power, and then you can turn that bitch on blue. Don't put the mouthpiece back on it, and run that bitch through a cycle. And you just tap the button 2 times, and you'll see that bitch starting to smoke a little bit. I feel safer when I do that. You know what I'm saying?
Then you ready.
Then you ready.
Will you be ready?
Then you ready, man.
What's up in new?
So I don't know if y'all be smoking out these pens and shit, but that's the best method I found. The other method I found too, man, is if you gotta buy one atomizer, just go ahead and buy 2.
Yeah, that is definitely true.
Cause that bitch gonna go out as soon as you need it, man.
You ain't never lied, bro. Right out. You be like, all right, I'm ready to He say CC in week 2, Pac-Man and Baseline in week 1. I got a CC in week 2, and I got a CC in week 4.
Nice. Shouts out to y'all. Shouts out to everybody, but shouts out to y'all, man.
Thank you.
Can't wait to see how that Pac-Man do over there. You know, I'm sure you're gonna like it. Cause then you say it's one of the ones you like a lot. You okay over there, nigga?
My solar plexus. You remember this shit? I'm shedding a tear.
Yeah, didn't you say you like that Pac-Man a lot though?
I do. Baseline Roll is a Phoenix strain, Galaxy Solutions. I'm gonna give you a little background history on Righteous Ain't Playing. He grew up on the mean streets of Baseline, And when he was
This nigga lying like a motherfucker.
when he was a small child, he
Yeah.
vowed to make use of Baseline Road, and then Cookies on Camelback came about because after Baseline he moved to Camelback, and that's when it hit him. When he drew that picture, what he didn't tell y'all, that picture was from when he was 7. He drew that picture. He just liked chocolate chip cookies and camels back then. That's all he liked back then. You know, he didn't know it was gonna turn into a strain. So yeah, the mean streets of Arizona was the Baseline strain, and you know, he still was hanging out with that picture that he drew when he was a small child of a cookie on a camel's back.
Damn near all the strains. A lot of the strains are based off of Phoenix. So a Baseline Road, you got Indian School Road, you got Cookies on Camelback, you got Sir Charles, which is Charles Barkley, you got Thunderdam, which is Dan Marley, you got KJ, which is Kevin Johnson, you got CC, which is Cedric Ceballos, and then
I did not like that name.
Then you had O Miller.
Oh no, Cloudy. I am far from fucking true to the movement. Good God. That dude, true to the movement, the searing hot dabs, nigga. Ah! He the first person I ever seen take 1,000-degree dab ever in life. I'm talking about you could fry. I mean, it sounds like somebody's frying eggs when he take his dabs, nigga. Kind of like how you just exhale. Searing hot off the griddle. First day of week 6. Yeah, I did like Pac-Man. I only grew it a couple times. But you know, both times I grew it, I had about 2 or 3 different phenos, but they were not different, but I would say they were pretty uniform. The little phenos that I wanted to call them different really wasn't that different. I'd have put all that shit in the same bag for real. Lemon, very lemony. It took a lot from that lemon pie face. Actually, I think my next breeding run is probably gonna end up being regular because one of the plants I want to work with is a male, and I only had one of them, so I'll probably end up working with that motherfucker just because I really wanted to work with it. It's Purple Punch times Purple Punch, but it's a cut somebody picked called like the Nancy cut or some shit. I don't know. Shout out to them. They in the next. They across the pond in Illinois. I got the beans from them. I try to, if I run into anybody that got shit beans in my town that's like local, that's really they shit, not just resellers from somebody else shit, I fuck with them. But a lot of cats don't be having shit like that. They'll be growing somebody else shit or a cut, or they'll pick a cut or something that they like, just grow it.
Hold on,
yeah, man. Bro. I feel like Gary Coleman and Arnold Drummond probably, which I think what you're calling Frosty Gary Coleman is going to be the Gary Coleman times Strawberry Frosted Donuts, which is in fact Arnold Drummond. But yeah, that's probably the second favorite thing I made. That's why all that shit that I just used, I'm done with. Because I feel like I got everything to the point that I got it. Now we finna start working on some old school gas type shit. Different flavors, more savory, more earthy, because I got a lot of sweet and like frosty shit. I want some savory, something a little earthy, if you will. And go down that road. Some a little older. When I started growing, Cookies had like just really hit the scene, but I was still like wanting OG, right? Because in St. Louis, we didn't know nothing about weed. The average person, I say, or at least me, I didn't know nothing about weed except for what I heard in the songs, for real. And it's like, I'm growing weed, I want to grow OG. And I did. It was a good OG. I wish I still had that. You know, I would still right now, but I don't. And that OG was a free seed from from Irby's. So yeah, I want to start working with some different shit. I never worked with GMO. I probably hey, a motherfucker I work with, shout out to her, gave me some seeds. She claimed she moved into a house and somebody left these seeds there and they was in a jar that said GMO. So I don't know if they GMO seeds or what the fuck they are, but I'm gonna pop them and see. Cause again, like I said, I want to work with some different shit.
Man, wouldn't that be an amazing story? Like, what if you grew that shit
And it was absolutely fire, and I just had no
and that
idea
shit blew
what it
you
was.
all the way up? It blew you all the way up. No, but I'm just saying it blew you all the way up. Like, turned you into a tiki madman.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna be honest. For all you aspiring people out there, what blows you up is marketing and hard work. Which hard work and marketing, a lot of marketing. I don't give a fuck how good your shit is. You gonna need some marketing. If you suck at marketing, hire somebody to market for you, or else you'll be like me, which is with a bunch of bullshit you haven't yet marketed because you just haven't yet marketed it.
Hey man, I'm gonna tell you some other shit, man. Just even in regards to marketing, man, anything can be a fucking name. You know, anything. Especially if you can make a motherfucking a story out of it. Shit, you can name a strain carpet bed. Niggas be like, what the fuck is that? Hey man, every time you smoke this shit, you gonna lay on the carpet and go to bed.
I just told you, man. He asked about baseline.
So like all the strains that I've ever made and then like
Now check
most of
it.
them shits, hold on, most of them shits had to do with very specific projects. You know what I'm saying? So like the name was important. Hey, I'm gonna name this shit based off of Phoenix, or even the Rib Dinner box. You know what I'm saying? Or the
Hey,
video game box that you did. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Galaxy Solutions. I can't remember if you make C's or not, but if you do, you need a strain called the Valley. That'll be hard. He said he's from the Valley, so he recognized the name. All I know about the Valley is y'all must be dope because guess what? When the Suns play, they got some uniforms that say the fucking Valley. You know, it ain't no seeds you don't got, bro. I'm convinced. If I say anything, you got it or it crossed with something. I mean, man, you about your seed work, and you definitely love variety.
Man, ain't that shit dope, man? Then get your shit and your shit stand up next to everybody else shit. You know what I'm saying? That'd be the shit to be dope as well too. Like man, the weed be good, man. The weed be good, man. I can't really think of too many strains I had. There's only really one. Matter of fact, it's only one that I just don't like, but shit, everybody else like it, so I guess it's alright. But I don't like that motherfucker. EMF.
I don't know the lay of the land, but he said he in Flagstaff now, so
Yeah. North.
shout
I-17
out
North.
to you. This is what I do have to say though.
Next topic.
Texas Ag. AG.
Attorney General.
Every show. Sues Dallas for decriminalizing marijuana. So, can you give me a little bit of what's going on here in your opinion? A little bit of what's going on here. That's so fucking funny.
Man, I think that shit is very straightforward. Like, I mean, I haven't read this article, but I thought the headline was sizzling, right? Because now you got infighting in the states. You know what I'm saying? Like Dallas is saying, hey, look, man, we ain't got time to be coming locking niggas up for weed, man. The prison's already overflowed. Or we ain't got time to be picking these niggas up. the attorney general is like, hey man, I need them dead niggas. Those workers. They keep going, they get in them ditches.
So just for context,
Them
Dallas,
niggas make license plates.
Dallas is a city in Texas.
Correct.
So
Just like the old what's the old soap opera or whatever that shit was? Dallas.
yeah. So Texas is suing the city because Dallas said, fuck that. We just gonna decriminalize it on their own. And Texas said, nah, that shit still is illegal. Is what's going on, correct?
Texas said, what the hell you doing up there on that now?
Mm-mm.
Texas said, man, fuck that.
Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton, not to be confused with Bill Paxton,
John Paxton.
or his brother John Paxton, but that's Paxton, not Paxton. But anyway, announced a lawsuit Thursday targeting the blue city of Dallas over a ballot measure that decriminalizes marijuana. Paxton alleges that Proposition R, which prohibits the Dallas Police Department from making arrests or issuing citations for marijuana possession or considering the odor of marijuana as probable cause for search or seizure, violates state law. Basically, they can't do that shit, even no matter how much of a waste of time it is. Anyway, the Attorney General argues in the lawsuit that the ballot measure is preempted by Texas law, which criminalizes the possession and distribution of marijuana. Paxton also claims the Texas Constitution prohibits municipalities from adopting an ordinance that conflicts with laws enacted by the state legislature. Yeah, I could. So basically, this is kind of a nothing burger in terms of steam going forward, if you ask me. Because they're not gonna win because they're a city, and the state is gonna supersede the city. You know what I mean?
Of course.
But it was
And,
definitely interesting.
man, the reason why I think that shit is very interesting is because it's like, hey, man, people telling you what they want. Now, I understand you got to enforce that shit unilaterally. You know what I mean? So it's like that shit can't be legal in Dallas, but not in Houston. Because then you're going to have all different types of challenges and appeals and all this shit in the court system. So I just think at this time, no matter who's in office, Democrat, Republican, don't give a fuck, which that's a whole nother topic. Man, y'all niggas just need to go ahead and legalize this weed, man. And it'd be great if y'all just made it like, hey, man, anybody can do this shit. And when I say anybody, I just mean like, hey, man, everybody got the right to grow like 12 plants. You know what I'm saying? If you want to grow more plants than that, it's up to your municipality and what options them niggas have for you. Really, if y'all want to keep the shit 100, just keep it up to the individual states. You know what I'm saying? If it's all about states' rights, you know what I'm saying? Just let each state make their own decision. What?
That's what they do.
To a certain degree, for sure. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, we talked about this story before in New Mexico. You know what I'm saying? Not to segue too far off about how Border Patrol was intercepting the packs. Well, Border Patrol is a federal agency. You know what I'm saying? We legal in New Mexico. You know what I'm saying? So, think about it from that perspective.
Yeah, that's exactly.
So, it really ain't up to the states. Is all I'm just saying. Like, it really just up to, like, hey, man, if the feds catch your ass or not, it don't matter what state you in. We're going to enforce the federal law.
Yeah, I think they was bringing probably more than one would say was cool. First off, I don't think they were.
Well, it was interstate. It wasn't interstate, or was it interstate? Not interstate. So them motherfuckers are just moving shit from, let's just say, Albuquerque to some other fucking city in New Mexico. I think that's the only one I know. You know what I'm saying? But let's just say you was taking some shit to Charleston, St. Charles to St. Louis City.
And the federal
And,
police came
and
and got
Border
me.
Patrol. And Border Patrol intercepted your package. You gotta think, man, the Southwest, really the South in general, is completely different. Border Patrol be in Florida. The motherfuckers be everywhere down south. Anywhere damn near where it's the border at.
But
California, New Mexico.
that's why it's hard for me to imagine, because in any other place you're not gonna have a federal entity just in your city. So I think that's like the one place that's like different is by the border. Like the feds just ain't getting ready to be rolling through your town if you live in fucking North Dakota.
I mean, maybe once or twice a year.
You know, and
That's all.
definitely not stopping no like random person that ain't on the radar for just moving. In a normal, I don't know how it is when you living on a border town, but and I could say in every other place, nigga, the feds coming, yeah, they built a case. It ain't just to stop no shit. I don't think Texas Medical even either. I don't think. I don't know.
Next topic.
I just realized that was the last transition, huh? I used it twice.
What the hell?
Need to pay attention to what's going on.
Three New
Go ahead.
Three New Jersey municipalities will offer medical marijuana benefits to public workers, an apparent first in the United States. Wow. Very interesting. You gotta scroll up just a little bit. And what appears to be the first for public workers in the United States, medical marijuana coverage is being added as a healthcare benefit for employees in 3 New Jersey municipalities, providing access to discounts at participating dispensaries, as well as cannabis-related telehealth care. Employees of the city of Trenton, as well as the boards of education in Orange and Teaneck, New Jersey, are eligible for new employee benefit, which is facilitated through the company's Benebis Health. Benebis, okay. Participating workers will reportedly get at least 15% off the amount that a typical medical marijuana patient would pay. Benebis, which also works with private employers separately, signaled its expansion into Maine this week, announcing partnerships with dispensaries in 4 localities there. The news comes roughly a year after Benebis announced that it called the first group health medical cannabis program, available as an add-on workplace benefit meant to reduce out-of-pocket costs for employees who use cannabis therapeutically. In addition to New Jersey, the company offers discounts at dispensaries in Delaware, Maryland, Massachusetts, New York, New Mexico, and Washington, D.C. Benebis leadership said this month the company is currently negotiating with other local governments to offer similar public employee benefits, according to NJ.com, which first reported the New Jersey plans. Know what you think about this?
Here's what I think about this. That ain't nothing important. What I think is they have, first of all, it's multi-layered, right? What I think is this. First of all, your job probably has to let you be okay with cannabis use at your job. So I'm thinking if you work somewhere like the DOT or somewhere like that, that shit probably ain't gonna matter, right? Because your job is not gonna participate. Second thing is, I would love to see a list of the jobs that are participating with them. Is it just literally dispensaries, or is it actual regular J? Is it like, yeah, McDonald's participates with Benebis? So I wonder who are the people that participates in that program. That's the second thing. Um, and the third thing is, now ain't no third thing. It's really two things. Your job probably got to be cool with you smoking weed, whether it be met medicinally or not. I'm pretty sure you got to have a medical card as a caveat since it's associated with insurance. But
Yeah, it said that. So here's a couple things that I'm thinking about. One, the thing that's dope about this shit now, at least I would think, is this shit is gonna fall up under some kind of HIPAA. So they shouldn't be able to use this against you. But on the same time, it does let your employer know, hey man, I use cannabis. So that's one thing. The other thing that I thought about, man, that's a great discount. Not only do you get the medical price, but you get an additional 15% off. Oh yeah, let's do it. Enroll
but
me. How much is this?
yeah, but don't you think that if your employer is willing to engage in Benebis's plan, that they will already assume that at least some of their workers are smoking cannabis? So I don't think. I think if they're willing to participate in
Well,
the
you gotta think,
program,
man, that shit was for public workers. So I think this is for like niggas who work for the city.
right,
You know what I'm saying? Hey man, the niggas who fix the pipes, public works. The
right,
niggas who mow the yard at the ball fields. Like everybody. So it's like at the same time, it don't even matter. Like, yes. But hey, we want to attract niggas who want to work. We don't care if you smoke. Matter of fact, we don't care so much. It's part of our benefits package.
right. That's why I said I would love to see the list of people that are in agreement with them. Because if it's the public works, would it be an insurance company? Would it be McDonald's? You know what I'm saying? Like it'd be interesting to see where, if anywhere, that this could go. Because again, most jobs that I know don't are not really cool with you smoking weed like that. Most jobs,
Yeah, man.
not
I
all
think
of
that's
them,
just a nice. I think that's a nice little perk.
but
Well,
that job for sure.
I wouldn't hate on it for sure. Oh, yeah,
Oh no,
especially if it's a decent little job.
no,
Can't beat it for the stick.
definitely. Nah, hey, no. That's why I said I wish we would get more people that participate in it. I personally feel like if you got your medical card and shit is legal medically, I don't think that any job should be able to say anything, but that is not the way that it works. But because I feel like people get medicine and say don't operate heavy machinery all the time, and they don't have to tell their job about it. Even though shit could still be in their system while they are working. Just like with my hip surgery. If I take a pain pill before I go to work and somebody drop me while I'm at work, hey, guess what? That pain pill will probably show up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like y'all don't do that with shit else. Y'all don't do that with nothing else that's medicine. Do y'all say, well, if you positive for this, you can't be here. Now don't y'all say if you positive for this, I'm gonna need to see your prescription for it.
Your prescription.
Yep. And they don't do that with weed. They want to say, you know, it's just like you manually smoking. Grow your own. If it takes 3 tablespoons to make 200 gummies and 2 sticks to make 800 gummies. 2 sticks of butter, I'm assuming.
Hell yeah, do that.
I went to the new cookie store, 7 3.5 for $200. So that's 7 3.5s for 200. So is that? Can you please clarify? Is that you got 7 separate 3.5s for 200? If that is, that's not bad. I guess.
Yeah, it depends on what it is. Because
Yeah,
they got a deal like that here where you can get 8 for like $80. You know what I'm saying?
that's
So
like a
really, this
zip. That's,
depends.
that's really like a zip or close to it, close enough. It's like a 3.5 away from a zip, I believe. So, I mean, it's the new cookie store. They got the new. You could. Would you like to share with us what you got if you want to? That's cool. I don't have a problem with that. Um, yeah, I don't. That's why I don't shop at dispensaries. It'd be hard for me to pay, and that's a deal, I guess. But 7 top shelf 3.5s for 200. I'm a cheap son of a bitch. You know what I'm saying? And I know I am, and it's because I grow and I know growers. So
Well, it just don't even be that for me. I'm gonna tell you the thing that'd be for me. It'd be like sometimes the top shelf shit ain't top shelf. Like that's the thing. That's my problem with dispensaries. Like if you put on there that hey, this shit is top shelf, I think this shit needs to be equally agreeable. It needs to be the common consensus that this shit is some gas. What say you?
I think you need to tell me what is your criteria for making the top shelf, because I think that top shelf mean different things to different people. Again, you know how how I think and how I feel. I think in this internet age, in this very visual age, looks can count in that top shelf. Smell can count in top shelf, and obviously high can count in top shelf. So I would say, what is there one to ask the dispensary anyway? Would there be one determining factor?
And I just think it needs to be an overall thing. Hey man, this
Right.
shit look good. This
So
shit smell great. And, but I mean, like, hey man, I need to be like not like full on, but
I
hey
need
man,
to
I
know
want
the
to be.
baseline is what I'm saying.
I
Like
need to be
what?
blitzed. You feel me? That's all I'm saying.
Well, I don't
Like,
have to be,
shit.
but
If
if
you
it look,
calling it top shelf,
that's what I'm saying. I'm a little different.
yes.
If it's top shelf, it don't have to give me straight bliss. But if it look good, smell hella good, and it's a good high, it ain't gotta be the best high I ever had, but it's got all three. You know what I'm saying? So I'm cool with that, right? What I'm not cool with is some shit that it got to look better than everything else, and if it don't look better than everything else, it got to smoke better than everything else,
Well,
right?
let me tell you why I
It
have
could
a
look
problem with
better.
that, right?
Hold up. It could look better than everything else and smoke evenly. I don't got a problem because obviously they're gonna base it on how it look, and I know that. I know they criteria, so I'm like, okay, this shit is based on mainly how it look, so that wouldn't be a problem for me. It's when they say this shit is 36% THC, and then when I go home and smoke it, that shit is like feel like 14%. That's the problem I got right there. Go ahead.
Man, outside of that, man, I ain't even thinking about that. I'm talking about the shit here. This shit could look absolutely fucking amazing. All right, absolutely amazing. You roll that shit up, the bitch burn all uneven, blackest motherfucking. You know what I'm saying? Worst looking shit you ever seen. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, nigga, this the top shelf? It should be ridiculous. So I don't really care how your shit look. How your shit smoking, man? Like, and not only is the shit smoking horribly, you don't even be high like that. You be like, damn, this shit's trash. This the top shelf? No, thank you. Hey, man, I have bad runs a lot of times. That should be better than that. At least to me, you know what I'm saying? So,
Cloudy days. I don't think we even got $35 an ounce THCA stuff. I'm old school. I don't order shit offline like that. Um, because honestly, I got confused. What happened is I know people was mixing up actual weed with actual hemp because hey, it can all be THCA at some point. So it was harder for me when I'm looking across the board because I never ordered anything. It was hard for me to look at people and tell who had actual weed and who had hemp. So I just chose to, and I'm a grower, so I just chose to stay the fuck away from all of that. Um, Luckily, I grow enough to where I maintain me. You know what I'm saying, and I'm able to, I might give some of my brothers some shit like that, or at work I might smoke freely, but I'm pretty good with not having to buy weed, so I would never really, definitely wouldn't hunt out that. Um, it wouldn't
Think
interest.
about this, bro. The budlets that you used to like to get, them dosey dope budlets,
Yeah,
or whatever the shit was. Like, hey man, to you that shit was smoking, and wasn't that shit smoking better than the top shelf? I'm sure you had participated in the top shelf at least once.
I can tell you, what I did do. I never made it to the top shelf. I made it to the never. Oh no, I think I did make it to the platinum one time. But I can tell you this: they platinum level at that particular dispensary. I bought the same thing on platinum and gold level. It was the exact same thing. It came from the exact same company. Here's the thing. At that particular dispensary, their top shelf is not okay. So, for example, platinum and gold are the same price. It's not no difference in the price, right? But they do have weed that costs more than the platinum and gold, but it's from a different person. It's a different strain, right? I don't even know why they put platinum and gold on there because they got silver, platinum, and gold on the house strains. But all of them be the same price within $5, I believe it is. I think the platinum is $5 more, I think. But I can tell you this: when I bought both strains, one in platinum and one in gold, the gold actually was better to me. It wasn't dry. The platinum the platinum was dry as shit.
And look, that's the point that I'm making. Is that, hey man, at the dispensary, to me, now I ain't never been to a cookie store, so hey man, maybe they do it a little bit different. But just to me, man, top shelf don't mean a lot. It don't hold a lot of weight in my eyes at the dispensary. And as a matter of fact, I don't even want to smoke y'all flower. Y'all got any rosin? I'm here for the rosin, guys. Matter
So
of fact, I pre-ordered. I don't even need to go in the back.
was
Give me
that
the rosin.
was that 200 Inu with the 40% off, or you got 40% off of the 200? Meaning, if you would not have gotten 40% off, it would have been more.
Man, but I'm gonna tell you some real shit, Cloudy Days. Man, I go to the dispensary right now and get 2 grams of rosin, tier 1 rosin, for $60, $65. So that's like $30 a gram. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say $35 a gram. Hey man, that's not expensive to me. Now, would I much rather grow it and try to run it? Of course I would. But man, I'm not saying them days are over, but I am saying that this is a different day. So, but as far as ordering shit online, nah, I'd rather just go to the dispensary, get me a couple of grams of this rosin, know that I'm gonna be faded. You know what I'm saying? And when I say faded, I mean like, hey man, I might need to take me a nap. That's when I feel like you getting high. And it's like, damn, I don't have a choice.
I'm not like
I have
that.
to take a nap.
Yeah, I'm not one of them people that think, oh man, if I go to sleep, that's with the 40% off. Damn, that was taxing then. I'm not one of them people that think, man, when I get high, if I don't go to sleep, it wasn't shit. Right? I'm not like that because I know different weeds do different things, so I don't evaluate the weed like that. I just try to see what type of high it is and see if it's good in the lane of that specific high. What up, Pipster?
Yeah, I think we all do that, man. But what I'm just speaking on in general is like even the weed at this point, I would have to smoke so much of some weed that is some powerful weed. Whereas I could smoke some not as powerful weed, but smoking concentrated, and that shit gonna have me lit. You know what I'm saying? So that's my whole thing. Like like I said, a great nap. Not every day can you take a nap. So I completely understand that. I'm gonna have to hit this pen a couple more times before that happens. You know what I mean? I done fill this bitch up about 3 times a day. So
Hey, and see, that's the beauty of me still being what I would assume is a lightweight, because I can still come home and have a joint and a motherfucking raw paper, the long kind, smoke 2/3 of it, put that bitch out, and go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Um, so for me, you already know, I still can get high with a joint to where I do pass out. What makes me pass out with dabs is I tend to smoke more because I don't have that same experience. I'm not burning anything. You know what I'm saying? That shit is over. After I cough real hard, that shit's over. Now I gotta just sit there. I don't have any more experience. You know what I'm saying? Um, Shit cool. But if I had to pick, I'm always gonna pick trees. Even if you be like, which one you want? Nah, smart ass, you can't pick the trees and process them. You gotta take the trees and smoke them. I'm still gonna pick trees. You know what I'm saying? For me personally. Now my homeboy minimum, who you know, he done turned into you. Dude just
man,
don't
that
he
shit
don't
just
even
don't fit
want
my lifestyle at this moment, man. Like I just
for
really
sure.
can't sit outside, burn down a whole joint, man. Shit, cause hey, at this point, a nigga do smoke outside. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like a nigga can just sit here, smoke a whole fucking joint. You know what I mean? Like I could probably, I'm not gonna say probably. I know for a fact I could dab inside if I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? And that shit ain't gonna be the same as if a nigga roll up a joint, light that bitch, smoke that bitch down to the end. Oh man,
Yeah,
that's gonna be hell to pay.
yeah, I
It's gonna
know.
be hell to pay.
But that's where I say this. You gotta do what's in your situation. Cause everybody's different. If I'm in your situation, yeah, I'm a dab in the bathroom, turn on the fan, and then when I go outside, like I'm outside now, yeah, I'm burning that joint. I'm burning that shit. I'm burning that motherfucker down
Yeah, man. And
right
you know,
now.
this is another discussion that we had too, man. That shit stank differently. Like the
For
dabs,
sure.
them shits is loud as fuck. It's loud as fuck, but that shit don't. It ain't like a sticky loud. It's not like, hey man, this shit just overwhelms. Like at least when you smoke it, like by the
And I'm
time
gonna
you
say
get finished
this.
smoking, that bitch ain't gonna be stinking like that. But that joint, oh man, that clip,
I'm gonna say this though. Bro, it ain't no high like a flower high, bro. Give me a flower high over a dab high any motherfucking day of the week. That's my hot take. Ain't nothing like it. Ain't nothing like it.
concentrate, man. Like my apple juice. Concentrate. Like you're
Exactly.
studying for a test. Concentrate. To do
That's
hit
how.
single.
That's it.
FYGspray.com.
That's exactly how I
Concentrate.
feel. You know how? I don't know if you remember because I'm pretty old. They might still have them in the frozen food section. They used to be cans of juice that be frozen, and they be like little bitty cans, and you dump them bitches out, and you add water to them and mix that shit up, and it make a perfect 2-liter pitcher of juice. You ain't gotta add no water, you ain't gotta add no sugar or nothing. It's just the water and this little can, just a little can. I look at concentrates like that. Yeah, I might stick my finger in the can and ooh, that's pretty sweet. Right? I might like the little can of concentrate, but I wouldn't want to drink a cup of that motherfucking concentrate. Right? I wouldn't want to. I would definitely want to add water to it. And that's kind of how I feel with concentrates versus flour. Flour is the whole embodiment, right? And concentrates, nigga, is like you said, nigga, concentrated. So it's like, nah, let me get the full bodied experience.
Hey man, I guess, man. I mean, I'm feeling high right now on my toes, so I have a full body high.
For sure.
Ooh, I feel it in my tendons. Sorry, y'all. I'm probably a little too high. But
Oh, that's
hey, man,
because that's
Scott's doing his
because
thing.
that's because I don't know if your cousin smoke. I think me and Righteous talked about this too. Off the air. If yo, can you see that comment, Righteous?
Yeah,
I think that if your cousin don't smoke cigarettes, he is now addicted to the nicotine that is in the blunt or the backwood. You know what I'm saying? Now, if he smokes cigarettes, I can't. He should. I mean, I would think he would just go smoke a square. But I think that if he don't smoke, he probably is addicted to the nicotine in the blunt, especially them guy awful backwoods. Good lord, you a fucking cowboy with them hoes for real.
man. Really, any blunt, man. It's all about the papers for me, man. And I don't even want the brown paper. Brown paper. If you roll that shit up in the brown paper, and I ain't talking about the thick one. I'm talking about the brown raw paper. You know what I'm saying? But any brown paper, nigga,
You're
I
a
don't
fool if you roll that shit up in there.
even want to smoke that shit. Man, he said it. I didn't. I just said I don't want to smoke that shit
You can
because,
take your
man, when I think of the brown
weed.
raw paper, I
Uh,
think of pre-roll. Your weed instantly tastes like a pre-roll. I don't give a fuck if I watch you roll it. That shit tastes like pre-roll, man.
that ain't cool. Yeah, Pip. So I don't know. That's probably why he been, craving that shit. But guess what?
Topic.
Marijuana vape company slams Instagram and Meta for blocking cannabis-related social media content. Now, look, before I even read this shit, that's something we all complain about, huh?
Exactly, man. It is, man. You know, that's one of the reasons why, I even thought this was a dope ass topic, man, because at some point, man, like, all right, and I ain't trying to be funny, right? But it just like the gambling shit, right? The app don't work in certain states, right? You feel
Mm-hmm.
me? So if they got that technology for that, for adult content, for fucking Netflix, because hey, we show different shit over here than here, then I feel like y'all should be able to say, okay, this post is coming from this state fucks with it, boom, let it in. Now the reason why they're not is because they want to be competitive with sites like TikTok, YouTube, but most importantly TikTok, which is a short form content. You know what I'm saying? That's probably like their biggest creator. But Facebook, all these niggas, they be blocking that shit. And the reason why is, hey man, we don't want to potentially run afoul of federal law, and hey man, we can't really control who sees this shit. So we don't want this shit to get thrown into the algorithm of a child. Now you're just sitting here watching a nigga grow weed online and shit. So I get both sides of the coin, but hey man, I hate that shit. Like, send my shit to niggas who are 18 who look at weed. You know what I'm saying? That's what I need y'all to do.
I don't agree, and here's why.
Stop blocking their blessings.
I don't agree because my thing is this. You should be able to make money off of content that's not for kids. It's like in every fucking platform, the only way you're able to do ad revenue is if you're suitable for kids. Why the fuck would I be having an ad revenue for a kid that's suitable for kids that's about a growing light, a fucking car, a plane ticket? None of these things does a kid fucking buy or control. But yet they'll let all of them ad places do ad shit on things that are suitable for kids. You can do whatever as long as it's suitable for kids. So I think like they need to stop acting like fucking adults don't pay for shit right? So yeah, over here is suitable for kids, over here is suitable for adults, and you can still get ad revenue from that shit over here. Because hey, adults fucking are the ones that are buying shit. So it's weird to me. It's extra weird that you can't get ad revenue from adult content, but you can from
It should be
kid
the other way
content.
around.
That's why I said it's extra
Yeah,
weird.
it should be the. I agree with that point. But once again, I see both sides of the coin. You know what I'm saying? But in your particular example, shit, I think you shouldn't be able to make money off of kid content because now you preying on niggas who ain't over the age of 18.
And that's
You
really
praying?
what I feel like advertising is about, fucking with the kids, and that's the problem. Hey, like Pip said, gut that like button, and I want you to gut it by hitting it. Like hit that motherfucker so hard they ain't got no guts no more. Gut that bitch. And happy birthday, by the way.
Yes, sir.
The maker
Happy.
of a popular marijuana vaping device posted a video to social media this week targeting Instagram and its parent company, Meta, for what it describes as an overly aggressive campaign to flag and remove cannabis-related content. Puffco's new video asserts that Instagram's policing of cannabis posts by brands and individuals effectively stifles efforts at community building among veterans, medical marijuana patients, and legal adult use consumers. Kind of what the fuck I was just saying. Let adults who make the decisions fucking look at this shit. The world didn't want us, so we made a safe space for our community on Instagram where we could just be ourselves and share what we love. The video asserts. Isn't that the point of this fucking place that we call the goddamn internet? Anyway, the scene takes place in a house and includes, among others, a military veteran, a cancer patient, and a recreational user. Someone begins to mention a sale on Puffco products, which triggers the appearance of a surveillance robot that ultimately marks the community for destruction. Wow. Before the robot rules against the group, one character defends John, the veteran, who the video says uses the plant to stay regulated, and Sharon, who's described as having stage 4 melanoma and using marijuana to relieve pain, to get her appetite back and simply relieve the stress of dealing with cancer. We just want to exist. We just want to fucking exist without being shut down, the group's defender says. For legal policies to support and reflect our legal rights to use products and materials that give us a moment of relief in a world of rising horrors. That's not a good argument to me, because that could be any goddamn thing. That could be anything. You know what I'm saying? I like making
Yeah.
bombs, and how I make bombs and blow up people is how I relax. You know what I'm
Whoa.
saying? Like they could be
The thoughts
anything.
and views expressed by Chosen's choice are not the ones of Stoned and Streaming.
Probably the future is to scan your ID to enter sites. Airport in my area is not scanning ID and taking a picture. Chosen, you're right. They want to download our souls. Fuck yeah, man. Look, you know what? In a couple weeks, once I get through this overtime, that shit coming back on a Tuesday stream, because I be getting they want to put your soul in this goddamn computer. Y'all finna see. Y'all finna fucking see what I'm talking about in a minute. What's good, organic herbs? This shit pretty much just saying what I was saying. Hey man, let the adults make the decision. But I don't like when they be like, man, we just using this to deal with everyday life, so let it be legal. That's not really, you know. A motherfucker be like, man, I'm just smoking crack to deal with life. Like that's not really, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Well,
that ain't a
I
good
think here's the
argument.
thing. I think if you put it in the context of what they're speaking about medicine, then
Yeah, in
it
that context,
becomes
it's cool.
it's cool. But if you just if you taking it literal, then yeah. Hey man, I like to huff paint.
All right.
I drink gasoline. I siphon it
I
from vehicles. Only warm gasoline though. I like to wait for people to park.
See,
Yeah,
look at
man.
this. This type of shit that would be on Instagram. They advertise right here, nigga. That shit look kind of dope. Whatever the fuck that is, that shit look dope. Look like it would be a lot of money, like a lot of shit
What's up,
going
organic
on.
herbs? Oh, Twitty, what up?
That's
Yeah,
kind of
man. But man, hey man, Puffco out there advocating, man, for cannabis on social media markets. And you know what's crazy is they don't even have cannabis; they just have a product that's
now.
cannabis related. That's the other thing that's crazy about that shit. Like, damn. See, I had wanted to buy like they ads that they be having, but then you know what I thought of? I thought, damn, if you buy their ads, you really just letting them know that you definitely one of them niggas doing shit that's against their guidelines and policies, probably. So,
Shout out, y'all go stop through Puffco for the Black Friday sale. Damn it, it's out there now. Take advantage, man. Take advantage.
man,
Like Righteous was saying, you need them atomizers. Now's a good time to just stock up on atomizers and just have them ready because they're gonna be, a certain percentage off. So even if you don't need them right now, I use Black Friday, bro, to buy shit that I know I'm gonna need eventually. Even if I don't need shit or want like I don't want nothing now. I don't want a fucking TV or a video game or shoes and nothing like that. So like I try to use Black Friday for like some shit that I would actually use and need eventually, right? Atomizers is a great thing to buy on a Black Friday sale because again, like you said, you're gonna need them. You know what, guys? Fuck the system. Let's go on Puffco site and see what's going on. What is their Black Friday sale? I'm gonna look and see do they even got one first. Do they say, ooh, it's blacker than a motherfucker. 11. All right. We're gonna jump. We're gonna jump around here. What we looking at right now, I gotta move this over so I can fuck with it. Okay. Black Friday. I don't know if it's a yo, I can vouch for that hot knife shit. That shit hard. I can vouch for that. Do they got a Black Friday portion? Oh, let's go. Let's click this. Black Friday. Discounts. We got a $90 discount on the Peak Pro. We got a $70 $199. The fuck is this? That might be that's down $30, $60 to get the pen. Like Rice got. They got some bundles on sale. I'm cheap. What up, Sci-Fi? I'm trying to find something cheap enough for me to fuck with it. Do they got atomizers on sale? Cup C. Plus, you put your shit in a cup, huh? That's interesting. $89. Let's see what Cup C. What the fuck is Cup C? What in the hell is Cup C, y'all? Get a Cup C for free. What the fuck is Cup C? Oh, whoa. So Cup C is a way to dab, huh? Oh, that's for dry herbs, huh? Interesting. That's a Cup C. I'm trying to see if it's some atomizers. Build your own, 70% off. Accessories, 25% off. Okay. The hot knives, 37. Cup C is 40. Shop 25 off accessories. Come on, man. Give us what we're looking for. Boom, 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 boom. Let's look for some atomizers real quick, guys. I don't think they got any. It's a whack ass sale if they ain't got no atomizers, bro. Look at this bullshit. mouthpiece, plus chamber. Okay, you save a little bit. You save a little bit. You save a little bit, man.
How much do you save, man?
About $6. It looked like, dog. That shit was crazy. $6 or $8. It looked like what that breakdown is to free shipping. You know what I'm saying?
Now, man, now's the time, man. Let the people know, man, what kind of Black Friday deal you running, man.
Oh shit, it is a time. I hadn't thought about it because it's Sunday and I've been working. What the fuck is this? But I do need to figure it out because I will be running. It'll go past Black Friday though, for sure. I'll make a post or something. It'll probably be the whole site like $25. Probably anything on the site. I just gotta put it up. It'll be anything on the site, $25. Even the new shit that I gotta put up there is what it'll be. Fuck, now I gotta actually do work Monday. Yeah, everything $25 for like the next 2-3 weeks. Everything. I ain't even put the new shit on there. So I put the new shit on there, $25. 12 pack and 15 packs, $25 12 packs of films, 15 packs of rigs, 15 plus.
Man, y'all hear that? That man ain't playing, y'all. He ain't playing.
That's what we'll say.
And when it's going live?
Black Friday.
Okay.
Ooh, this is what we gonna do. From Black Friday to fucking for 1 week. For 1 week, man, everything will be $20 actually, and then it'll be $25 for the next 2 weeks. That's how we'll do it. Cause I do want to make some type of incentive for a motherfucker to get in that first week. So if you get it for $20 instead of $25, it's pretty much free shipping. Damn near. It's how it break down.
Hell yeah. Y'all head on over there to choice.net.
See, man, you so good at that shit. You had to pull that shit out of me. I'm like, man, what? You know what I'm saying? You like, nigga, dumb. Yeah.
Man, I'm so good at it that I'm not even doing the Black Friday deal. Should we be? But I hadn't even thought of that myself, man. Because
they do got that pen that you and I have. They got that pen on sale for $60.
It's a good deal. I might do something.
And you only saving $7 instead of $25 for the chamber. It's $18.75. That's not that much of a site. Got savings. Guys, you might want to check your local smoke shops online. Right. But they do have free shipping on all orders over $75, so that's actually pretty cool.
All right.
$30, that ain't shit. Puffco. Not only should y'all not have gotten in trouble for that, but y'all should actually have a real sale. Camel Kush mixed with Kevin Johnson. Dynamite flavor. Watermelon, orange, peach, and cake.
What was that?
Wiz Khalifa Gravity Bomb. Yeah, that'd be dope. Have you used that shit? Has anybody used that Gravity Bomb shit by Wiz Khalifa?
I've smoked out of a Gravity Bomb, but I haven't.
The Studebaker or whatever. The student glass. That's what it is. Student glass. That shit, I think that shit is. You use yours. Yeah, man, but I'm not finna pay like $600 for that shit though. I can't. That's a big difference, man. That's a big difference. That's 600. That shit we was talking about is 200. That's a third cheaper. So you win all of the giveaways and you got a $600 student class, huh? What? This motherfucker got it gifted for free. Boy, hey, we need to go with Sci-Fi. He is a lucky motherfucker, boy. Shout out to Sci-Fi. Wait till I get some sound effects. I would do the little horn. That's another thing I'm gonna look up. Soundboard, yeah.
Go to Sweetwater, like man. Sweetwater.com.
Nah, that's too much. Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's been another awesome episode, man. Make sure y'all check out chosenstraight.net for Black Friday. Y'all can head on over to FYG Spray. I think the next deal I'm gonna do is probably gonna be for
hey man, for Christmas we might get a little nuts. I might have like swag bags for sale. Actual little bags with C's and shit, little swag bags. Give you a little more value around the Christmas time. Little Christmas spot. Or I might come up with a pick 'em, you know what I'm saying, where a nigga can pick. You can get one pack of C's that's 12, right? But you'll actually be able to get one seed of every strain if you want. You know what I'm saying? But it'll still be a 12 pack. Be like a multi-pack, 12, some shit like that. Where you can get a multi-seed 12 pack. That's what I meant to say. That's a good idea. I got to get to work on that. A multi-seed 12 pack. You know what I'm saying? I like that. That way you can get 2, 3 of these, 4 of those, and 1 of them. I might do that. I got some dope ass shit for y'all for Christmas. The little Patreon members that I do got left, I got some dope shit for y'all. For sure. And I'm working on you guys' next crosses, which unfortunately the first one's gonna be regular, the second one's will be filmed, so. But this
sure I hit up that Patreon.
Strong and sturdy. And I'll be putting out the next video coming up because I'm doing every other week for the 10. I'm doing every other week I put it out, but I'm taping every week because it don't be much to show, right? So if I do 2 weeks at a time, at least that'll make like a 6-7 minute video at least. What's up, American One? I ain't trying to make no long ass video, but I ain't trying to make a 2-minute video or 3-minute video. So smash them hoes together. So we'll get to see how the fucking trellis is going. You came right at the end, American One. It's not a marathon stream today. I gotta go to work, and he got shit he gotta do. Well, marathon stream for us anyway. So it was another wonderful episode. Fuck yeah, man! Shout out to you, bro, American One. I don't have anything else to say. I have already taken the liberty of checking the coat closet.
Oh, well, thank you, sir.
I've taken the liberty. Do you know what I found?
What you got?
Rain. Every time you see the boy, got a brand new strain. And the shit so Waco. Flame. Put your ass in a ditch. Saddam El Hussein. 2 things that a nigga know. Pot the beans, let the shit grow. Green like that mean go. That mean go. 2 things that a nigga know. Pot the beans, let the shit grow. Green like that mean go. That mean go. That mango. Beat the game. Cheddar lingo. Nigga, how far would the green take you? As far as you go. That mango. Beat the game. Cheddar lingo. Nigga, how far would the green take you? As far as you go. It ain't no game. looking for game. Lining their pockets, they flooding their pockets, they lining their pockets with all of this change. Shit ain't no game, shit ain't no game. All of these niggas, they do it for game. But one thing won't change, it will remain the same. None of these niggas will ever reign. All these hundreds in this bitch is gone. Tommy gun, honey bun, it's gone. Hope you brought your umbrella, it's gone. And we gon' cause it's gone. All these hundreds in this bitch is gone. Tommy gun, honey bun, it's gone. Hope you brought your umbrella, it's gone. And we gon' cause it's gone. All these hundreds in this bitch is gone. Tommy gun, honey bun, it's gone. Hope you brought your umbrella, it's gone. And we gon' cause it's gone.